This is Radio Now 95.3 FM. Come for the news, stay for informed conversations.
Different quarters of the Nigerian state are bracing for the planned nationwide protest in August, with multiple officials calling on citizens not to take to the streets. More recently, the military has come out to say that it will not condone anarchy in the guise of a nationwide protest, while the Department of State Security claims that they know who is behind the planned action. Concerns about the protests have also driven meetings with traditional and religious rulers, governors, and state chairpersons of the governing All Progressives Congress. Joining me to share his thoughts on this is Jide Ojo, a political commentator. Good morning and welcome to the conversation, Mr. Ojo.
Yeah, good morning.
It's a pleasure to have you on. Let me start with your reaction to the military deciding to issue a statement on this.
You said? I'm listening.
I would like to start by getting your reaction to the military releasing a statement on this matter.
Well, the military is concerned. We all knew what we went through in 2020 when there was NSAS protest. And there's a popular saying that once bitten, twice shy. So I think that's just the concern the military has. That if this is allowed to go on, just like many people have referenced what is going on in Kenya, or what recently happened in Kenya. Mm-hmm. Nobody wants a situation of that nature to happen in Nigeria. So.
Mr. Ojo, if I may, part of the argument is that perhaps it should be the police that's releasing statements such as this, because this isn't an action that's being carried out by terrorists or outsiders. It's by Nigerian citizens.
Well, one thing we need to understand is that security is everybody's concern. Yes, it may be the police that is the lead agency when it comes to internal security concern, but you cannot also rule out that, Nabila, you know that military has been deployed in over almost every state in Nigeria now. You have military deployment supporting the civil authorities, given the fact that there are the police are handicapped. The police are handicapped and are not in a best position to handle the internal security of Nigeria. So I think that's just the situation.
You know, over the last 24 hours, we've seen the president meeting with governors, traditional rulers. It seems like the administration is trying to pull out all the stops they can to get Nigerians to see that they're working and plead for time. Do you think that it will work?
It should work. All hands have to be on that. Even Mr. President has not been having, shall I say Mr. President has been having sleepless nights over this matter. Meeting with different stakeholders, trying to talk them to handle the situation in a very circumspect manner so that it does not degenerate to what was experienced during the NSAS protest of 2020. So I think all hands have to be on deck. Security, civil authorities, leadership, the traditional institutions, religious institutions, all of them have a role to play. We are all affected by the hardship. There's no doubt, except people who are doing illegal businesses. Those are the ones that we can say are invested from the hardship that we don't know. But if we now say, because of this hardship, let everybody go rogue, or let's just have protest. Yes, protest is a civil right of citizens, no doubt. I've joined protests in time past, but the guarantee is not there that given the the ecosystem as we have it right now, the land is fermented for violent protest. And that is the concern, because every development indices is pointing southwards. And I've written in my column in the Punch that while Buhari takes us to the south with development, Tinubu is taking us south. So, and that's the cause for concern. But if it's just about, okay, let's have a gathering, let's protest at Unity Fountain, or let's protest at a particular place where police can cordon off and protect the protesters. Maybe that will make a sense. But situations where you know that the miscreants and the hoodlums who are looking for opportunities to cash in, to loot, you cannot guarantee that they will not want to take advantage of that situation. And that's the biggest concern. Yes, the protest is rights of everybody, but if you leave it to them, while the organizers might be well behaved, they might even be able to ensure that they are not violent. The people who are waiting in the wings, hoping that they can cash in on that opportunity, nobody knows to what extent they can go.
Well, we will certainly see how the Nigerian state, the police, or whichever security actors are involved, we'll see how they'll respond on that day. But Mr. Ojo, I want to thank you for your time and for sharing your thoughts with me on the conversation this morning. Mr. Jide Ojo is a political commentator sharing his thoughts with me on the planned nationwide protests expected to take off on the 1st of August. And we've seen everyone from traditional rulers to religious leaders, the president, governors, members of the APC. They're calling on people to set the protest aside and give the administration.
This is Radio Now 95.3 FM. Come for the news, stay for informed conversations.